know, today is actually a very special moment for myself because I never had such heart-to-heart conversation with you about Society for Continence. But I think this is one link that is very closely linked between the two of us. Do you remember how old I was when I first volunteered for Society for Continence?
Yes, I think it was in primary school.
Yes, I think I was about 9 or 10 years old. Do you recall the activities that we used to do together?
Yes, it was at St. Andrew Hospital, the old St. Andrew. We had an exhibition for incontinence management event.
And at that point in time when we were having that event, I remember that we had to set up rules and there will be public coming in. I want to ask you, all these years when you have volunteered for Society for Continence, what is one moment that really touches you and keep you going?
Okay. The one thing which touched me was there was one patient. She actually was a very poor patient working in a fast food restaurant, and she was suffering from stress incontinence and need to use a lot of pads, and then which is like she think that is very troublesome. So via Society for Continence, she managed to get treated by one of the surgeons. Then after that, she will be totally controlled and back to a normal life, which really touches my heart that society really can provide helps for the public.
Yes, you know, following this line of thought in my career in Society for Continence, one of the incidents that really touched my heart working with the society was that we were actually doing a very major event for C3A, and at that point in time, one of our doctors was actually in the hospital and he was doing a surgery. And at that point in time, it was a life and death matter. But yet at the same time, he rushed down and he badly needed to rush down to come and give a talk, just so that the entire Singapore can get to hear more about the condition. So working with a group of volunteers like that, where none of them have any expectation except to pass on the advocacy of incontinence, it warms me a lot. Coming back to this, right? What is your biggest experience in organizing and helping out with the society that remains something that is, you know, that is very exciting to yourself right at this age where you are coming to a retirement age?
Yeah, I remember there was the first global continence week we organized in Singapore. We invited the Hougang MP Felicia Chua to participate, and we hold a very nice show, also some public education.
Which year is this?
It was in 2003, I think.
How have you seen these public events and nurses coming together, doctors coming together, being useful for Singapore in terms of continence management?
Because when nurses and doctors' involvement are there, then the proper treatments and management will be shared with public, and then they have the proper helps.
Surrounding this topic, and because it is a taboo, it is so difficult to break through to the public. Do you find that it is such a case?
Yes, I still remember there was in the 90s when I conducted the first public forum in Hokkien. So most of the audience, they are very shy when they throw questions. They say that I'm asking for my friend, but it's actually for themselves. So public education is important. A proper public education in continence management and knowledge for them is important.
So before we came onto this little chat, you actually asked me what was my most important moment to myself and why is it that I would join the society. So what actually happened is that I found it very amazing that the society was set up by just 2 to 3 doctors, and then it grew to we have a whole list of 300 doctors that is on our membership list, and at this point in time we are also growing the nurses. So I had a few times chatting with the nurses and I asked them why is it that you come and join the society, and to what extent have you joined? For myself, you, as at some point in time when I really needed help and I would ask you, do you think you could send some volunteers to our side? I was very impressed when you actually made a call and you could activate like 150 nurses. So tell me a little bit more about your relationship as nurses.
Okay. Talking about this, Society for Continence is a very niche one because when we first started in the 90s by Prof. Peter Lim, we hold the first training program. It was a 5 days program, and we managed to invited about 300 nurses to attend with a 5 days course, and all the nurses are so keen to learn, include theory and practicals. And after that, Society for Continence has also worked out some scholarship for them to go overseas to learn. So when Society for Continence approached you to join them, what is your feeling about it?
I'm going to be really honest here. So what actually happened is, I always wondered, why is it that my mother is so passionate about the Society for Continence? And why is it that on every weekend, whenever that's event, I am involved? And then I decided, since my life is spent so much with you, and you spend so much of your life with Society for Continence, I like to step in to really see things from your point of view. But I think at the same time, I was also being invited at a very right moment. So my personal belief is that all of us, we are called to a position, not by chance. We are called for a position, really for a purpose and a reason. So with this, and I will tell you the second half, which is when I stepped into the society and I watched yourself retiring, I started to realize that the position now is to call upon a lot of you who have set up the society are going to be retired, and I see the wealth of knowledge. And I wish that this part of the journey is to call this wealth of knowledge to be back, and we continue to share and extend the society.
Yes, great. To be very frank, I really enjoyed all this year while I've been working with the Society for Continence. Thank you.